Hello good people, good to see you once again. Leo tunazungumzia instead of kwenda kusave na chama that doesn't generate any interest for your money, then why don't you give yourself a challenge of 100 bob daily saving with Safaricom Mali from 2023 and get to see how much you'll be able to make at the end of the year. All right, this one doesn't even constrain you, it doesn't cost a lot, but before we do that, as always, hapo hivyo chini on your right there's like a button written subscribe. Just hit it, and then hapo chini kuna ka button kamechorwa mkono just like this. Hit it and that's a like. All right, and don't ask yourself like, okay, what's the importance of that? Because you know what's the importance? Number one, first of all, it is free and it's fast, and the most important one is you will never ever miss any good video that good Joseph will post here as far as your money is concerned and gets moved to the next level. All right, so let's get to today's business. All right, so instead of kwenda kuweka pesa zako kwa chama and then doesn't generate you any income, why don't you give this, or rather why don't you try this? Safaricom has actually made it easier. You can actually save as little as 100 bob each and every day if you would like to on the Safaricom Mali, and guess what, this one gives you interest each and every day. So why don't you do this? Like, if you maybe you run a business somewhere, or maybe unalipwa daily, why don't you do this? Get yourself each and every day 100 bob, send it to the Safaricom Mali, earn something, and get to see what you can actually manage to raise at the end of the year. Right now as we speak, at the end of the year, a year has ended, and guess what? How much have you saved? Most of you will say nothing, and if you've saved somewhere, has not even generated any interest, if maybe you did save with Chama or something of sort. So it's a thing that I find it worthy. You can get yourself into it, save on the Safaricom Mali, because they give you a 10% of whatever you've actually saved on them or with them at the end of the fiscal year or at the end of the year. So you can give yourself that challenge, because that money is saved, and it's not only saved, it's also generating the baby money. And because I always tell you, money love to make babies. All right, so once you put it somewhere of a very nice and good nesting place, the money can actually multiply and make you something out of it. So once you go to withdraw your cash, you not only have your principal investment or your principal amount of money that you invested, but also on top you have your interest. That's a very nice and good deal. Maybe you do have a problem or a challenge when it comes to savings. Why don't you go ahead and do the Safaricom Mali? But here you need to be a little bit disciplined, because actually the good thing with this is that you can withdraw your money any moment you want and get to enjoy it. So, but for now we are saying you're giving yourself a challenge on how you can actually go ahead and raise money and get to do something at the end of the year. So it's a thing that I found it worthy. And by the way, they haven't paid me. This is not an advertisement for Safaricom. This is just a basic idea that I'm giving you as far as the business and investment is concerned, that you can pick it up, do something with it, and earn something at the end of the day. All right, so don't be like, okay, this guy works for Safaricom. No, I don't work for Safaricom. I'm just giving you ideas because my channel, perhaps maybe it's your first time you're seeing this face. My name is Joseph. I talk about money, I talk about investment, anything related to your cash, making money online. If that's a cup of your coffee, then this is a place to be. So don't be like, okay, this guy works for Safaricom. No, I do not. All right, I give people ideas and I tell them how they can do it. And this specific video, I'm talking about you taking that challenge. Let's do a very quick math. All right, let's say you decide to be saving 100 bob each and every day. At the end of the month, that will be 3K. At the end of the year, that will be over 36,000. all right, and this is the principal investment that you have actually invested with Safaricom money. All right, and they give you 10% of whatever you've already invested. Guess how much you're getting out of that? You're getting a cool nice cash. You probably get up to 40,000 at the end of the year. So it is good to pick this opportunity, get running with it. And the importance of it is because you can actually access your money any moment you want, right? But I said you have to have a discipline on this, because we are actually saving, all right? This is not an emergency fund. This is not a, this is not a money that you put aside for the rainy day. Of course, we can use it when the rainy day comes and we are forced by circumstances. But again, this is a money we just want to save it somewhere and get to see how we can get started, all right? I said the challenge of 2023 is to pick a new skill, pick that new skill, learn about it, get started and do something about it. You can pick Safaricom Mali as your challenge. You can pick Forex. You can pick dropshipping. You can pick, mountain writing. You can pick. We have a variety of examples that I've given on various videos of mine that I did post in this a specific channel of mine. Alright, you can go ahead and check those videos and get to see which skill you're gonna pick or which investment scheme that you're gonna pick, and then from there you can actually earn something out of it and get started. That's the trick of being rich, because I always tell you, the good thing with the investment is that wealth is compounded. Wealth happens through compounding effect, increasing the multiple streams of income, and then from there you can get something out of it. Because I always tell people, somebody has never right? Become rich using the salary and using one stream of income. Unless maybe you're a politician, you have a hook with, you know how it goes, all right? But if you just get just a mainstream, salary at the end of the year or at the end of the month, that can't really make you rich, because at the end of the day, you're being paid 12 times a year. 12 times, 1, 2, 3, 12 times a whole year. Why don't you give yourself other streams of income and also add the number of times you get paid at the end of the year? That's how you move towards the journey of what I call the financial freedom, and you can actually make something out of it. All right. So perhaps you've managed to reach the video up to this point. What can I say? I was saying that you can give yourself a challenge of saving 100 bob on the Safaricom Mali, and at the end of the day, you earn an interest daily, and then at the end of the year, you can get all your principal investment plus the interest on top of it. So that is not only a way to save, but also you're saving and investing at the same time. Instead of putting your money in a chama where it doesn't even generate you anything, you put 100 bob, you still get 100 bob. Perhaps a lot of punishment, maybe if you miss the target and blah blah blah. If today, like let's say you do not have that 100 for today, you can do your 200 tomorrow, right? That's how you can do it, all right? Nobody is punishing you, nobody's even hiring you or something of sort. So it's a nice and cool thing that you can actually doing it at the comfort of your home and earn something out of it. It's as simple as that, all right? So why don't you give yourself that challenge? And by the way, I'll be following up and to see whether you made something out of it, all right? So anyway, you're out there, you'd like to invest on shares, you do not have an idea. Guess what? I am here. You can grab my number from there. You can ask me for the consultation guidance, and I take you step by step on how to do that thing. If you'd like a booklet of it, then it's ready. It's only 220. If you would like to get a booklet of business ideas, about circles, about treasury bills, bonds, and such, everything related, money market fund as well, it is ready. It's only 220. Grab my number from my description of this video. Text me WhatsApp and tell me, hey, I would like to get that copy and get started. I said pick a thing in 2023 and start with it. For now, what can I say apart from thank you? Drop your comment down below. Tell me what you think. But for now, it's a goodbye. See you the next one.